Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Ray and welcome to episode 3 of my Road to Loot Tab series where of course I'm getting this awesome, amazing loot tab, and also today there are a couple of drops in there that you cannot miss. There is a next solo of mine playing on the screen right now, so yeah, I've actually figured out how to do next. I'm actually quite good right now. And as you can already see, I've got my Torva, my full Torva. It doesn't show in this video yet, it's recorded like a couple of weeks ago, but I don't even know, it's been a while ago, but yeah, I've recorded that, but I've got full Torva and I'll show that in the back in a second. But that is one of my next solos. Might not have been my best one, but as I said, this is like a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't recorded anything recently since I just wanted to get some kills out there. But I've definitely gotten some solo drops from next as well. The last one you'll see, I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but the last one you'll see, there's actually some people with me in the room, but they definitely did not help me kill it. They just hopped in like at the end, like at the zeros phase, and even with range phase, so I definitely could have killed it myself. But there are some people in the room with me. They didn't get a split or anything, so the drop is still in my loot tab. But just so that's explained why they are in the room with me. So there's a couple of drops gotten. But as for the first thing right now is that I still haven't figured out how to use all these drops in my loot tab right now, since I've gotten all my 3 next sets, and I basically gotten all my goals as of like max cape skilling. Of course, I still have construction left, but I've got that banged. So I'm not really worried about that, but that's pretty much for it. So again, leave me in the comments below if there's anything I could do. Maybe some sort of like robbing the general series, as of Darden has. Of course, I'll mention his name in every single episode because it is his founding. But like, there's no item goal or like money goal I have right now. I just have like the loot tab, and I don't know where to spend it on. So please leave me in the comments below if I should go for a certain item or if I should go for something like robbing the generals. But as for now, the drops will be starting to appear on screen. I've actually put the name of the drop and of course the split with the drop, because sometimes it was non-loot shares and some of the drops were kind of packed, or non-coin share, I'm sorry, but I still got a split, so you guys know what split I got, and of course the price of the drop that I've gotten on screen as well. So I've been Zamrak as for my like Slayer task, so that's where like those drops came from. Still want to get an Avian Seas task so I can do Armadillo. I love doing that. Got my Royal Crossbow, Pernix, stuff like that, so I'm gonna be beasting out there. But that's pretty much for that. I've gotten some splits at next, not too big of the ones. I really want to go solo. The only duos or format I really do is just with friends. And of course the big one is going to be the Torva Play Buddy. Yes, really happy with that. 141 mil. Let's get to the tab. Alright, now that we're at the bank, I'm going to show you my loot tab. Of course, I'm going to show you the rest of my bag as well to show you what I've done so far. Because there's been like many splits as well, which of course used on certain stuff. As I said before, already hint that I got my Torva, plus the boots, plus the gloves, and I've got every set as well, every next sets with the boots and the gloves. I'll show you in a second. The reason I don't put my splits in there, I get that question pretty much every episode. The reason I don't put my splits in there, because otherwise the bank, or the loot tab rather, just grows too fast. I don't want to have like too easily get like, because if I put all my splits in there, I would have had like a 500 mil loot tab right now, and I don't want to do that. I just want to get like the actual drops I have. I just want to make this a really awesome loot tab. So let's go to the bank. Oh, that was already. let's scroll up here first. Nothing really changed here, just my runes, teleports, capes, everything I need to have. I moved my clan vex here so I can get it out really quickly. I've got more overloads, as you can see. I still need to stock up on like 1,000 or something, but this will do for now for some awesome next solos. The rest of my potions are here, just like the stupidly dosed ones, which I just don't want to decant or something. I've juggled this around a little bit, as you might have probably seen like from my last bank video. Like, I have the potions right here right now. Only the ones I really use are gonna be like more dosed, and the ones I hardly ever use are just gonna be the main dose, and that's pretty much it. The rest I pretty much drop. So here only the pouches I use or need, I guess. Not that I'll ever use like an Iron Titan. I don't know why I have it right here, but anyway, some charms which I never use, 100k Juju Vial of Water, which is my collection, and anything I need to catch like Draconic Jadingo, and of course the rest of my like Juju stuff is over here. This is the only things I really use now that I ever do a farming run again. I do use this one though, the Hunter Potion, for catching Draconic Jadingos, but that's pretty much it. Now let's go to the next tab, which is basically kind of junk, kind of like things like this, like the achievement diaries, just like the the elite task thingies, and of course stuff I just don't want to drop but never ever use. That's pretty much what's in here. Then I have all the skill pendants, my Grigris, all the things I get from hunting Jidinkos and other Jidinko hunting, and my auras. These ones I don't use anymore because I also have the Goliath somewhere, but I probably lost them and I don't want to re-get them. But I have my my other gloves right now for the next sets. So I have my pets, which I don't want to put in my house because these are awesome in my bank. Now this is the loot tab, I'm going to skip over that, and this one you've already seen. This is the one with my potions. Now this is my gear tab, which I really work quite hard on. As you can see, I have all 3 net sets, Torva, Pernix, and Virtus with the gloves and boots. Now I don't know what else to get. I'll probably get like another Zerai bow or something if I get the money for it. But other than that, I really have everything I need, since I have all these, the melee, the range, and the mage shield as well. And of course I have all my Drygors for where I don't have... Or, yeah, I have my Drygors, but I have my Chaotix for what I don't have other stuff for. I mean, I hardly use my crossbows, but if I do, I either use my Chaotic or my Royal. It doesn't really matter. And as for staff, I pretty much always use my Staff of Lights or my Chaotic staff, so that's pretty much it. Got it in the imbued rings as well. Got placeholder for the things I use most. Of course, I should get a placeholder for the Warrior ring now as well, but I use CBA. These are all the... I only bought 2 of each one. The rest is all gotten from drops, so that's like to show how many you get. Partially solo, partially like loot share. Some of them John just didn't split with me. That's bitch. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Let's get to the loot tab. As you can see already, it's marked by my Torva plate body, which I actually got today. That's why I'm making this. Now, as for the screenshot you saw, there's people in the room with me. I don't know if they try to crash or try to help or whatever, but they only hopped in on the last phase on the range prey as well. So I'm just counting that as a solo. As you saw, I had like loads of food left as well. So I could have easily gotten that. I've done so many solos right now. I just count that as a solo. This is my Torva plate body solo, my Virtus leg solo. I also had a Pernix plate body, or Pernix top rather, solo, but I had to sell that one because I had to get the Torva boots for that, since I didn't have my full Torva back then. So that's the only thing I really sold. And I thought, you know, it's only like 40 mil, I'm not going to need that. Now I've actually organized a little bit differently. As you can see, like herbs and stuff is still together, or kind of together, and seeds and everything. But as you can see, this is a gain from Nex. This is gain from Zamorak. Not like all the drops in that row, but like this gain from Zamorak, this is gain from Bandos, this is Miscellanea, and this is Ceradoma. Maybe I should have juggled it up a little bit. Oh, by the way, the drops from the Dragon Hatchet, I actually lost. But I can guarantee I got those as a drop. You can check my A log, and it's only about 2 mil anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The rest of the drops I'm going to price check in a second. Yeah, it's going quite nicely actually. I don't know what I'm going to like put this on, and I might actually sell this Torva plate body and put the cash in here, because I don't know how much like this is going to crash, and I don't want to lose like, I don't know, like 20 mil on just waiting. So I'm probably gonna like sell this one and put like 141 mil or whatever it sells for just in my loot tab, to make sure that I don't get scammed out of like 40 mil. So let's price check all of this and see how far I get. These Onyx bolts actually add up quite nicely as well. So I'm really quite happy with that. Of course, gonna screw up my entire nicely organized freaking bank, but that's alright. So many people have been asking like, oh my god, Ray, you have such an organized bank. How do you do that? Well, that's like one of the joys I get from like having a nice bank. Just organizing it. I love organization. No, in real life. I hate organization in real life. I'm like a messy person. But as for like a bank, I want it to look nice. I want people to see my bank and be like, oh my god, nerdgasm. Dragon Hatchets. So yeah, I don't really see this work. I just do it, kind of. Should not forget that one. Not forget that one. Let's get like the most valuable ones, because I'm running out of space. The Dwarf Weed. Renar, should I get the Renar? These are probably worth quite a bit. Anything else? I guess I'm going to do this. Well, you can add like a mill or something or whatever on top of this. But let's price check this. Let's see how far I got up to. Now, as I said before, I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. But if you have like an amazing suggestion for what I should go for, like if I'm going to go for like something like robbing the generals, it's going to have a lot of dedication. And since I have a new job right now, which is just like pretty much 40, 50, 60 hours a week sometimes, I don't always have the time to like play every day. As my friends would probably know, I barely speak to them because I just don't have the time. With a girlfriend as well, it's gonna be horrible. But what's up, you guys? And let's get to the good stuff right now. As you can see, it's already over 100 mil, which is kind of nice. and the onyx bolts are going to add up quite a bit. Yes, 167 mil. Alrighty then, we're on 328 mil loot tab. That's freaking awesome, a 328 mil loot tab. I know it's nothing compared to some loot tabs, but oh my god, I am actually quite happy with this. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Of course, also tell me in the comments below what I should use this for. And if you have another awesome idea of what I could go for as for like a bossing slash loot tab series. As for now, I'm just going to keep this in my bank and see if I have something I'm going to like use it for, I'll sell this loot tab. Make sure I inform you guys. So anyway, as for now, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like, and of course subscribe to my channel for more content. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.